Welcome back to the 2018 Sanlam Cancer Challenge. The national finals at Sun City are merely the culmination of a year-long drive by Sanlam and the golf clubs to generate funds for the Cancer Association of South Africa. Raising money is the name of the game, and nobody did it better this year than Maspero Memorial Golf Estate, who raised over 500,000 rand.
Well, it's a small course in the Northern Cape, just outside Kimberley. We've got about 130 members, 40 active. So yeah, it's a small community. We've got about 100 houses on the estate, and yeah, small community and family. It's a very safe place, very, very nice in the Northern Cape. Green, surroundings not so green, so if you're driving to the estate, it's a little bit of paradise. A lot of people on the estate has been affected or is affected by cancer, so it's close to the heart, and yeah, the people there just work together with this event. I think it's been 5 years now, or 6 years. Yeah, it's just everybody just pulls in, and yeah, we try and raise a lot of funds for cancer. We're lucky in terms of a lot of guys just sponsor it. They give us a big check or just open the wallets, and in the auction afterwards as well, just people just buying lots of things for ridiculous amounts of money, all for cancer. It's a huge honor for us to be a part of that. What Sanlam and Cancer is doing is phenomenal, and yeah, we hope we can continue helping as far as we can.
And credit to Maspero for the incredible work they do. The event itself attracts people from all walks of life, many of them affected by cancer.
As you know, aware that I did have multiple myeloma, so I've been through a cancer patient, and at this stage I'm cancer free. And yeah, they do a lot of awareness, and it's fantastic for what they do. And I think it's people and companies like this that make it that I'm here today, to be honest. Because, you know, the research and all those things, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and that it comes from those people that are doing it. Cancer themselves and Sanlam, all the money they raise to do it. So it's very fortunate to be here. And I'm sure there's a lot of other good stories just like mine. And I think we must all carry on doing what we can to help. I try and tell my story wherever I go, and I think when you have positive stories, it makes people positive, and I just hope all the other people out there that have got it will be as fortunate as I am. It's been awesome, really. It's I mean, it's always this is the second time that I've been to it, and 2009 was the first time, and they just organise everything so fantastically. It's camaraderie, everything. It's really good. I really enjoyed it.
On the other end of the spectrum is Drian du Plessis. He's been to Sun City a few times before, but at 11 years old, he's qualified for his first ever cancer challenge.
Yeah, this is my third or fourth time here, and the fun never stops. Everything is fun here, the golf especially. It's a lovely day, and I think all the people enjoy it. Yeah, it's very fun for me. I like it because there's a ball and a stick that you can hit. And a lot of the time, the people don't just throw their clubs around and scream and shout. And yeah, it's nice, peaceful on the golf club. You don't hear people shouting and all of those stuff.
There were a number of remarkable stories to come out of the 2018 edition of the tournament, from cancer survivors to 11-year-old golfers to a caddy who's also qualified for his first national finals.
I was a caddy for 10 years. In 1989, a career player came to Barberton. I was his caddy. So today, 2001, 2000, around about there, I joined the club, Barberton Club. So I became a member there. This I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. Really, the organization, the sponsors, hey, they are up to it, really.
In his current line of work, Vicky knows all too well the threat posed by this terrible disease.
As I'm working for the Department of Health, I usually take patients to Steve Biko. So I know how difficult to have this disease. Some of my friends has passed on, so I'm very much privileged to these cancer guys to make this golf day a success.
Now it's time to turn our attention to the competition at hand. During round 1, those who had played their way to the finals took on the Lost City golf course. Round 2 would see them put their skills against the jewel in the Sun City crown, the Gary Player Country Club.
It was okay, it was good, The scenery was good, like, you concentrate more on the scenery than the golf, so yeah.
It is amazing, and it's just so worth it. You know, they really do look after everybody, and I was so nervous because it's such a big event, and yeah, I haven't been here before. I haven't been to Sun City for ages, so everything has just changed, and it's been wonderful. They've really looked after us. Yeah, we feel like kings and queens.
Yeah, this is really like a good opportunity for us in Namibia to actually give back. You know, there's so many people that actually have cancer, so we really I'm glad to be part of this.
Look, it's been fantastic. You know, cancer is something that's everywhere, and it's rife. And whatever work they do, it's helping. Certainly does help.
Brilliant, because I had families which went through this. I lost my father-in-law through cancer. My wife's sister just went through cancer. So yeah, it's very close to my heart. Yeah, I lost people with it, so I know what it means, and I think it's a great cause.
Volmerans would have his hands full in the final round. The Sanlam Cancer Challenge is a 36-hole individual Stableford event played over 2 days in 3 divisions. The Women's A division boasts handicaps from scratch to 16, B handicaps from 17 to 24, and C handicaps from 25 to 36. While Antoinette de Vos and Sanette Pieterse started the day with a 1-point lead, that evaporated as Olebogeng Matshabela came storming through. She started the day 7 points off top spot, but dominated proceedings on day 2. She produced around 10 points better than anyone else to storm to the top of the leaderboard. The men's A division features golfers with handicaps from scratch to 9, the B division handicaps from 10 to 18, and the C division handicaps from 19 to 30. While Ismail and Volmerans had both been in the mix, they were overtaken by a charging Vernon Kukumur. Playing his golf out of Swartklip Golf Club, he began the final round 1 off the lead, but by the turn had the advantage. He refused to relinquish that as he produced a dominant performance. Would it be enough though to secure both the division and the overall title? Confirmation would only come though at the final prize giving. While all the attention had been on the golf, the evening function again reminded all involved of just how important an event like this is in terms of fighting the disease.
You know, it's such a great initiative, and there's so many people struggling with cancer, you know, and it's such a sad illness, and so many people have lost their lives to it. So really, it's a great event. Sanlam has done tremendously well, and for me, you know, I always put it on my diary. I'll definitely be here and support and always make a difference on the evening.
Van der Linde was full of praise for his fellow ambassadors who give freely of their time to support the cause.
Some sports guys will probably ask a fortune to be here. We do it for nothing. We do it for a great cause. We do it for cancer, you know, and that's why we're here. It's like we fly in on a Sunday or drive in on a Sunday and spend the week here till Wednesday. For us, it's a privilege. For me, it's amazing, and while I'm still alive, I'll definitely support this cause. It's tremendous and couldn't have gone better, for sure.
In spite of all the incredible work done by the ambassadors and the golfers themselves, the platform created by Sanlam really allows the event to flourish.
Sanlam can't be a successful business without a successful South Africa, so we're very committed in various ways to being part of making our country successful. This event, more particularly, in particular the support of cancer, is really around our passion kind of for making a difference in people's lives. You know, we pay our 291 million rands worth of severe illness, we call them claims, every year, of which 60% are cancer claims. So cancer affects 1 in 4 South Africans. And so, you know, obviously paying our claims is what we do. That's one of the reasons we exist, but we see our purpose as being beyond that, to also make a difference in the fight against cancer, both supporting people who are in the battle with cancer and who are affected by it, but also in supporting research to fight this battle.
The biggest cheer of the night was reserved for the handing over of the cheque to cancer. Well over 4 million rand raised in 2018 for this worthy cause.
What we have found in Sanlam, that they're not just partnering with us for this
period of the Sanlam Cancer Challenge. It goes way beyond that. Sanlam Cancer Challenge have truly given us opportunity to reach more men. Women easily come for screening, men not. But with the Sanlam Cancer Challenge, that has changed. And Sanlam Cancer Challenge goes into 760 golf clubs. So it's truly a relationship of taking hands in the fight against cancer, and they make it possible for us to imagine a world without cancer.
Art Matthews treated the guests to an incredible performance before the main prize winners were announced in the various categories. With a winning score of 89 points over 2 rounds, Kokomoer claimed top spot.
You know, I lost my mother-in-law, and I promised, while she was on her bed before she passed away, I promised her we will do everything we can to sponsor cancer and play in the events.
In the women's overall competition, Maspero came out on top, a 4-point victory for her over her closest rivals.
It's been like, I was like enjoying myself and playing golf. I was enjoying, but yesterday I did play, but I didn't enjoy it because there were some mistakes. Then I went to the driving range to fix some mistakes. So today it was good.
There's a look then at the women's A division. Joint overnight leader Sanet Pieterse could only manage 28 points as she finished in a tie for 4th, one better than Omeya's Audrey Pinar. Maspero jumped ahead of the other joint overnight leader Antoinette de Vos to grab top spot in Division B, while Jenny Anderson, who was 3rd overall after round 1, finished 3rd in the division. Magda Sadler won the women's C division. Rounds of 35 and 36 points saw her finish 5 clear of her closest rival, Rita Kinghorn. In the men's A division, Clifford Goos was consistency personified. Matching rounds of 36 points were enough for a 1-stroke victory for the man from Kempton Park Country Club. Alan Lowe had been in the overall hunt, and despite not winning that title, the men's B division trophy went his way. He finished 1 point clear of Carl Strazacker. In the C division, Kokomoer dominated. 49 final round points distanced himself from the field. His 89-point tally was 12 better than Dean Ramey, who finished 2nd. Lowe was closest to catching Kokomoer in the overall competition, but he finished a distant 7 points adrift. It was closer in the women's competition. Despite her final round 48, Maspero was only victorious by 4 points. That then wraps up the 2018 edition of the Sanlam Cancer Challenge. Don't forget to be on the lookout for local qualifying events and get involved. You can also make a difference and support this worthy cause.
Help us lead the fight. Donate at sanlamcancerchallenge.coza. The Sanlam Cancer Challenge, in partnership with the Cancer Association of South Africa.